Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error, not unmuting my mic. Good evening. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. No Thomas No Partey, baby. And we're now going to win the league. The league is incoming. We've got the best midfielder in the league. And he is a pretty damn good midfielder, isn't he? We're going to go through Arsenal website in a minute. They've done a tactical breakdown of Thomas Partey. And we're going to go through it with a fine tooth comb. Firstly, I want to say thanks very much to everyone who watched the streams yesterday. Over 125,000 of you watched them 2 deadline day streams combined, which is pretty damn relentless for such a small dead channel. So thank you very much. It was really good vibes, actually, really good vibes. And over 4,000 people live at one point on the second stream. So that was wicked, man. Really enjoyed it. So thanks very much to everyone. Thank you to everyone who watched it on Facebook as well. Nearly 30,000 people on Facebook watched the 2 streams as well. So yeah, man, it's all moving. It's all good, and appreciate it as always. And we have signed Thomas Partey, and it was a deal that's been in the waiting. It's been in the waiting area for about 3 years, and we finally got the man. Me personally, I wanted him over Aouar if it was a case of one or the other, which it turned out to be in the end. Yeah, man, we've got a decent centre midfielder. I've seen loads of stats on this guy. Listen, there's stats galore you can throw around about this geezer with his ball recoveries, etc., etc. But this is a different league. This is a different team. He's not playing with a well-oiled machine anymore. He's playing with Pandemic FC. And can I just say as well, everyone who told me all summer and was throwing it in everyone's faces, it's a challenging window. Pandemic. It's a global pandemic. It's not Football Manager. Premier League net spend was £163 million more than it was last summer. And it was about 300 million more than it was the summer before. And the summer before. That was one of the highest windows net for a very long time. I think 2018 was a little bit more. But 2018 and this window are 2 of the highest net spends in the Premier League history of transfer windows. So yeah, that was a load of rubbish, wasn't it? And we all knew that anyway, and we all knew that Arsenal had money. Hence how they managed to deposit 50 million euros just like that into La Liga bank account. And we've still got a couple of issues to sort out going forward. Before I get into this, I just want to go over a couple of things, right? Number one, we've got 2 non-homegrown players too many. So we can't register all of them. We've got to leave 2 of them out. Which 2 is that going to be? Is it going to be Mesut Ozil? The PR machine is still in full flow. And apparently he's offering to pay the salary of Gunnosaurus. And it's caused a bit of a drama, to be fair to him. Nice gesture, of course. But at the same time, it's a bit of a backhanded slap towards the football club as well, isn't it? The day after the transfer window shuts, the day after the news broke about Gunnosaurus, that he then decides to pop up out of nowhere. Oh, look at me. It's all on Thomas Partey today, so I want some of the limelight. Great gesture, like I said. Maybe he should have done it behind closed doors instead of airing it publicly all over his social media platforms. But that is that guy, and there's 267 days until he fucks off. And the quicker, the better. The quicker, the better. And like I said, with the non-homegrowns, there is 2 non-homegrown players. So Mesut Ozil could be one of them that misses out on the 25-man squad. Say Kolasinac ended up staying after not agreeing personal terms with Leverkusen. Who else we still got here that could potentially miss out? Mustafi, maybe? We have got about 8 centre-backs, haven't we? And only one of them's pretty decent. William Saliba, I have seen today, is linked with a loan move to what team was it? It was a team in the Championship. It's gone. I can't remember. There's a team in the Championship he was linked to. So yeah, he could potentially be one that goes out on loan, which then brings it down to 18 instead of 17. So then there's one that might miss out. Maybe we could loan somebody else out as well. I don't know. But I think that deadline's today to get your 25-man squad in. So we'll see what happens. But Mr. Missing might actually miss the whole season through not being picked. We never know. Never know. And yeah, man, next member stream. What day is it today? Tuesday. Probably Thursday, mate. Probably Thursday. I'll have to check my diary. But let's get into talking about Thomas Partey. Do smash the likes up. There he is. What a fine specimen of a midfielder. We've got some proper, decent quality in this guy in midfield now. Let's have a little read through Arsenal.com. After months of speculation, Arsenal have finalised the signing of Thomas Partey on a long-term deal. I thought it was a 5-year deal. It's actually a 4-year deal with an option of a 5th. The Gunners' new man began his football career in his native Ghana, coming through the youth ranks at Odemeta FC before moving to Atletico Madrid in 2011. Partey took time to assert himself in the Spanish capital, featuring in Atletico's B side regularly before impressing on loan at Mallorca in 2013-14 season, and again in Almeria during the following campaign. Click here to buy your Thomas Partey shirt. I bet they've sold quite a few of them today, to be fair. Since then, Partey has gone from strength to strength, establishing himself as one of Europe's premier midfielders. And he went on to feature 188 times for Atletico in all competitions, drawing the attention of many clubs after a number of exceptional seasons. Defensive attributes. I can't see any of your comments at the moment, by the way, while I'm reading this out. So I will come back to them in a minute. Keep hammering the likes up whilst I'm reading this. That would be great. And we'll continue. Partey is very accomplished when it comes to winning the ball back for his team. His blend of intelligence, physicality, and ability to read the game makes him a nuisance for any opposition player trying to pass him. There you go. You can see he reads the danger and stops the counter-attack. His defensive positioning is his clear strength. You'd expect that working under Simeone for so long. Simeone's got that team so well set up, it is mad. And the way they all run around and fight for each other's something I want Arsenal to be doing, really. But it says often cutting out passing lanes and halted opposition passes between the lines, something Arsenal are in need of. Yes, they are. Throughout the 1920 campaign, he accumulated 28 interceptions for Atletico. Only 7 midfielders managed more in La Liga. Partey is also very strong when it comes to tackling, ranked 7 in last season's Champions League for the number of successful tackles per game at 3.6. So proactive and uses his pace to get the ball ahead of Firmino and stop a potential goal. Look at Partey, look, next to the referee. And he obviously made up the ground. He ate up the yards. His 185 centimetre frame allows him to consistently win defensive duels, whether that be in the air or on the ground. This combined with his never say die attitude serves him well when it comes to winning second balls in the middle of the park. His 384 recoveries won last year was only bettered by 10 players. Ability with the ball. It's not just his defensive attributes that Partey possesses. Despite his large frame, he is incredibly graceful when it comes to carrying the ball. The Ghanaian international frequently glides with the ball, progressing up the pitch with purpose, which will help Arsenal in transition. And I've watched Thomas Partey quite a lot over the years. He's very good at dribbling, like very good, very quick feet, and left foot or right foot, very good. And he is a big, strong lad as well, so he can hold people off. But yes, he did spin this mofo here next to the referee, and got him on a counter attack. His 1.6 successful dribbles per game were bettered by just 28 players in La Liga last season. Highly impressive feat considering the majority of his appearances came as a holding midfielder. Furthermore, Partey consistently exhibits immense acumen in the build-up phase, and he can receive the ball under pressure and distribute it over the top and between the lines to a very high standard. The 27-year-old calls for the ball to feet often, always wanting to get on the ball and influence play. He averaged 62 passes per game for Atletico last season in the Champions League campaign, and an impressive given the defensive nature of Diego Simeone's side. Well, people say his side's defensive. I don't think it is. People just don't know what defending is anymore. The art of defending is dead. We see that against Liverpool the other night with Aston Villa. Yeah, the art of defending in world football is dead. But he is very good. And this is why when I posted a tweet yesterday saying that does this mean Granit Xhaka is going to be sat down now? Hopefully so, because I'll tell you something now. People go on about Granit Xhaka and his passes over the top like this one in the picture. Yeah, Thomas Partey does this a lot. a lot. But he can also dribble. He can also defend without the ball, with the ball. His quality. I don't think Granit Xhaka is going to play as many times as people think he is this season. I think it's going to be him and Ceballos more often than not. Would you take Simeone right now? Yeah, man. Simeone. Don Simeone, bruv. Love him. Proper manager. He'd rip that cross earring out of Bellerin's ear, punch up Mesut Ozil and drop kick Xhaka back to Switzerland, bruv. And we might actually start defending properly. But let's continue on. He sees Trippier's blindside run and finds him with a perfectly weighted, lofted pass. Partey doesn't just pass for the sake of it either. A bit like most of our midfielders, like let's just pass. He always looks to progress the ball and attempts to find teammates in a dangerous position. He completed an extraordinary 71 progressive passes and 65 into the final third in the Champions League last season, placing 7th and 6th respectively. Proper midfielder. Fitting in, Partey's manager. Partey is a manager's dream, given the ability to perform as a holding midfielder or a box-to-box midfielder at an extremely high level. Given Mikel Arteta has plenty of tactical flexibility, the Ghanaian can also slot into a pivot with Granit Xhaka or Dani Ceballos as a defensive midfielder with ease, often playing in midfield, a midfield two during his time at Atletico. He also has ball-playing attributes and intelligence to play further up as a roaming destroyer or box-to-box midfielder in a midfield three. The Arsenal boss if the Arsenal boss opt to play with a back four, Partey is the perfect candidate to play on the right side of a three, given his experience as a makeshift right back. And in the build-up phase, he can tuck in on the right side to allow Hector Bellerin to venture forward and be utilised as an outlet, very similar to how Granit Xhaka does on the left. And there you go. You can see him down there about to skin this mofo, who already looks like he's out of control and ready to slide straight past him. And obviously, he got them on the counter-attack. Similarly, try saying that when you're pissed. He can anchor the midfield as a lone number 6, receiving the ball on the edge of his own box and progressing the play into midfield third with his passing or dribbling. Only 15 La Liga players made more passes under pressure last season than Thomas Partey, 298. His composure under the press means he will fit into Arteta's philosophy of playing from the back like a glove. It fits like a glove. Against deep blocks, Partey will offer protection to the defence, perhaps allowing Ceballos to play a more advanced role and receive the ball in the half spaces. His physical nature and ability to keep the ball will also prove vital against the top teams, making Arsenal much harder to counter in transition, which is something that we have massively needed at this football club. Somebody who's actually going to be able to do the work going back that way when we ain't got the ball. The amount of times, and this season it's happened again, against West Ham, they were just walking through midfield. It was like light work, man. It was just like a parting of the waves. Come in and penetrate. That's what it was against West Ham. And that's West Ham. That's not exactly the greatest team in the league, is it? So yes, it is going to be very useful going back the other way. Do smash the likes up. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Would appreciate it. But we continue. His physical nature and ability to keep the ball will also provide vital against the top teams, making Arsenal much harder to counter in transition, as well as giving more control in the middle of the park. The Ghana vice-captain has proven before that he can mix it against the Premier League's best sides. Last season, he was outstanding home and away against Liverpool in the Champions League, earning the Man of the Match award in the home tie. Partey showcased his defensive attributes that night, winning 11 duels, making 5 tackles, and recovering the ball 12 times. To be fair, it was a fucking masterclass from him in that game. His former teammate, Kieran Trippier, definitely thinks Partey has what it takes to succeed in England. He's unbelievable. His physicality, how he breaks up play, technically, he's got everything. He ranks as one of the best midfielders I've played with. He said he speaks perfect English, and I don't think he will have a problem with the Premier League. So all in all, it looks like we've got ourselves a pretty damn good midfielder here. And somebody that we've been searching for a bloody long time, because let's be real here, our midfield is so weak, it is unbelievable. And One thing I will say here, as great a signing as this guy is, he is possibly going to need some time to settle in. Hopefully he can settle in a little bit quicker than some of the other players that come to this league, because so you're saying if it's a long transition in settling in, then we're not going to see major improvement this season. Very similar to how a lot of people are saying Pepe's still not the real deal, etc., etc. Sometimes you see players come in real quick like Aubameyang and just go boom, scoring goals for fun. Obviously he plays a different position. I do think, to be honest, he is going to fit in like a duck to water. It is going to be so easy. He's just going to slot in, because I do think he is that good. I genuinely think he is a quality, world-class midfielder. Rated him for a long time. Wanted him at Arsenal for a long time. We've been apparently tracking him for about 3 years. We remember, good evening, Mr. Unai Emery. He wanted him, and they didn't get him for him, but they have got him for Mikel Arteta this time round. Is it enough? That's the question. Is it enough to get us where do we want to finish this season? Like where are we expecting to finish? Because I've seen a lot of people saying that we should get top 4, that should be the target. And I think that you've seen some of the results this season already. I mean, nobody expected Liverpool to get smashed 7 the other night. I don't think anyone expected Man United to get absolutely hammered 6 the other day by Spurs. And I see Terry having a meltdown, bless him. Big up Terry on the football terrace. I see him having a meltdown, and rightly so as well, because their board are worse than ours, aren't they? They have mugged United off all summer with this, we're going to get Jadon Sancho, and then they didn't bother. So, and Man United from 3rd, are they going to drop all the way down? If they do, will they sack Oli? That's potentially one top 4 spot up for grabs, maybe. I'm not going to get carried away. I still don't think this signing alone with Gabriel is enough to get us in that top 4. I genuinely don't think that. It's a shame, because I think that if we'd gone and got Houssem Aouar and a right back, I think we'd all be on for top 4. Maybe next season, maybe we can get a few out in the January window, which opens in about 12 and a half, 13 weeks, I think. I might just continue just doing transfer videos every day from now all the way through to the end of January. There's going to be loads more transfer news popping up. So if there is, I'll be doing them. Simple as that. But big up, bro. You think this signing makes us get back into, well, there you go, into a 4-2-3-1 with him and Sabas playing in midfield. That was going to lead me on seamlessly to my next question. Does this stop us playing a back 5? Because it's all well and good saying that we're defensively a lot better. Well, that's because we've got 8 players behind the ball most games. But it does mean that we lack a lot going forward. Maybe if we change from a 5 to a 4, we might actually create a lot more. And now that we've got him, we might do that. It depends. Like, I've always said you should change your formation and change your play and change your style, considering what team you're playing. If you're getting up against Liverpool, then yeah, I expect you to kind of park the bus. I get that at Anfield, yeah. If you're going up against Sheffield United at home, why are you parking the bus? Like, that made no sense to me the other day. So I'm hoping that in certain games we can drop this 5 at the back nonsense, because this passing out from the back's got to stop as well. Do not like that one bit. Although saying that, if he's the man that's going to get on the ball and receive the ball from the goalkeeper, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable with him receiving the ball facing his own goal than Granit Xhaka or Mohamed El Neni. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's a shame that we ain't got a game for 2 weeks, which, by the way, he probably won't play in. He is going to go on international duty, I believe, for Ghana. But we have got Man City in the next game. I don't think we're going to throw him in on that, sadly. We don't want to ruin his confidence, will be the line. But there you go. Partey and Danny with Saka at number 10 would be dope, says Jesse. Yes, Saka at number 10's worked a few times when we've played him. So yeah, potentially that could be a winner. Winner, chicken dinner and all that one. Big up Elder Espina. Anyone who would go from the you'd go for from the championship, buen dia. That means good day in Spanish. Benorama, don't rate him one bit. Do not rate that overhyped merchant. No thanks. He is just an overhyped funky Barnet, and he can do a couple of step overs. Don't rate him. There's a reason he's still there, because he ain't that good. And Max Aaron's definitely. Max Aaron's 100%. We're still on the party hype. Happy party. But yeah, Max Aaron's definitely, mate. Definitely. I like him. I think he's a good right back. And when does their window shut? Can we actually buy any players from them? Are we allowed to do that? Or is it just they're allowed to buy from us? Because I thought our window's shut. The transfer window's shut. We can't go and buy anyone, surely. Surely they can still go and do business, but surely we can't. I don't know. Maybe I've got it wrong. Top 6 is what seems to be our place. Thank you guys for them as well. Appreciate that. Eric thinks we'll finish 5th. It's going to be interesting because, listen, Chelsea have not had the greatest of starts, have they? They've not looked great in a lot of games that we've seen. I know they slapped up Palace the other day 4, but they haven't been great so far this season. But again, they're a work in progress. They've got so many people that have been brought into their club this summer. It's going to take time to try and get a playing style for Lampard to fit everyone in how he wants them to fit in. I've seen people taking the wholesale mick out of Kai Havertz. Let's be real. Kai Havertz plays for Arsenal. It'd be our best player. It's as simple as that. The guy's absolutely brilliant. Timo Werner the burner. We should have gone for him. Why didn't we trigger that clause? You know, I said this on the deadline stream yesterday, that when I watched Ollie Watkins in the Championship last season, and then I've watched him for Aston Villa this season, he is the perfect striker to how we play. Yeah, I don't want Lacazette running back to the halfway line, taking the ball and trying to wriggle past people. I want us to play with a striker that's going to run off the shoulder in behind and get between the 2 centre-backs and in between the lines and pop the ball around the corner. I don't want Lacazette running back that way. I want him going in that way towards the goal. And if we was going to play with a hold-up striker, we should have just kept Giroud. Like, real talk. He scores more goals as well. Let's be real. So, yeah, man. Big up Jackie Wilshere, training with Hitchin, his hometown team. That's about his level now, sadly, mate. 3rd. Do you think we'll finish 3rd? Optimistic. Would you take Todd Cantwell? No, he is a Poundland Griezmann. Not for me. Jeff's been smoking high grade. He thinks we'll finish 2nd. Eric's been joining him. Puff, puff, pass, baby. Puff, puff, pass. Hope you guys are good, man. Werner has COVID. Does he really? Well, let's hope he gets better soon. Havertz is not overrated, boy. Trust me, that boy is good. Aubameyang is better than Havertz. Well, Aubameyang's a better goal scorer. Technically, Aubameyang's shit. Goal scoring, Aubameyang's fucking relentless. Kai Havertz is a better footballer than Aubameyang. Kai Havertz won't score as many goals as Aubameyang. But there you go. Let's continue on. Do slap the likes up. While there's 1,560 people watching this, let me just divert your attention to Flick. There is a signed and framed Thierry Henry shirt up for grabs. So if you want to be in with a chance to win that, you've got until the end of the game against Man City when we play them on, I think it's the 17th. It hasn't been rescheduled as far as I know. It's currently down as a 3 o'clock kickoff, which I think could change. I think it'll be, I think it's on the Saturday. I think that'll either be the early kickoff or the late kickoff. It's not going to be a 3 o'clock kickoff, Man City, Arsenal, no chance. They might even move it to the Sunday. But you've got until the end of that game to enter. To enter, download the app. It's free of charge. Scroll down to Thierry Henry t-shirt giveaway. Signed and framed shirt, by the way. The exact one you can see in that picture. And in the bottom right of the chat, just put 2 emotes in there. There's a little character there. Click on it, put 2 emotes in there. And you're qualified. One lucky person will get that. Also, there is another one on there that I want you to check out as well on that Flick app. There's a survey that I've posted. It's under announcements. You can't miss it. If you take that survey, one person from doing that survey, it's how to. They want you to give them feedback on how to shape the app going forward. One lucky person is going to get picked by them to win a football shirt of their choice as well. You don't have to do anything other than do the poll, the survey. So take the survey. You've got a chance to win a football shirt of your choice. Go to the Thierry Henry shirt giveaway, put 2 emotes in the chat, and you're qualified. And one lucky winner will get that. So yes, let's continue on. What will it take for you to rate Granit Xhaka, the Albanian, for him to leave, mate? Is Granit Xhaka Albanian for pass backwards? I remember I said that on the video about 3 years ago, man. It's funny because one of my friends, funny enough, he's called Granit as well. He's also an Albanian fellow. A very good friend of mine, one of my best friends, I've known him for, 15, 16 years? He always cusses me, man. He's like, why do you pick on Granit Xhaka, Lee? Why do you do this to him? He's not African, by the way. He is Albanian. Oh, dear, my accents are shocking. But yes, he always has a go at me for picking on him. Let's continue on. Let's do some more comments. We'll do a few more minutes. United will finish 9th. Listen, I still think we ain't getting higher than 6th, mate. I genuinely don't think we've done enough. Gabriel's a great signing. Thomas Partey's a brilliant signing. Willian, I do like Willian. He's not been great so far. And Dani Ceballos, he's hit and miss. 1 week he's great, next week he's dog shit. So what I will say is if Thomas Partey does get injured, we're back to square one with El Neni and Xhaka. So I do feel like we needed a little bit more in there. I feel like we should have got a while. We should have got Decore. That's what we should have done. We should have gone and signed Decore. Decore is a quality footballer, man. And if you look at Everton, they've bought 3 decent midfielders there for 65 million quid. It's an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. I personally think that they have had, other than Chelsea, the best transfer window. I think they've had a wicked transfer window, man. Aston Villa are close behind as well. We need a captain. Captain Aubameyang. Captain Xhaka. Maybe we could give it back to Xhaka. Who knows? Who knows? Thoughts on James Olayinka? What's happened to him? Where is he? Good young player, man. Good young player. I don't think he's going to get a chance at Arsenal for a long time, but you never know. Big up Lee the General. Yes, the voice of facts. Back again, bruv. Back again. Right, let's do 5 more comments. Let's do 5 more comments. Do smash the likes through the roof. Where's Jorginho? Arteta out. Yes, do smash the likes up. There is currently 276 of you that have liked, and there is 1,500 people watching. That don't really add up, does it? So come on, hammer the likes. Let's get it up to 500, and I'll carry on. As soon as we hit 500, I'm bouncing. So come on, 500, and I'll do as many as I can. I'll read as many as I can out until we get to 500. Then I'm going. Big up, Lee. How are you? I'm very well, man. Wicked deadline day streams yesterday. Big up all of you guys, man. We peaked at 4,000 live views. Or live watchers, sorry, on the second one. And that's over 70-odd thousand views, that stream. All came to see me happy with Thomas Partey. Another one who can't spell you are. It's YOU''RE, mate. Why can't anybody spell that? You're not a real Arsenal fan because you didn't laugh when Liverpool lost to Villa. Why would I laugh at Liverpool? They're the best team in the league. They've just won a title and we ain't won one for 16 years. What's to laugh at? And they just battered us at Anfield on Monday night. Why would we laugh at that? I don't get that. Let's laugh when we're above everyone, yeah? Until then, boy, how can we sit and laugh at people? Yeah, we finished 8th last season. We got the barefaced audacity to laugh at Liverpool. Jesus Christ, the game's gone. What formation do you think we'll play? Well, I'm hoping that we'll play a 4-3-3. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I said this earlier in the stream. It depends what team you play against. Some you could go with a 5. Some you can go 4-3-3. Some you can go 4-2-3-1. I do like the 4-2-3-1. I feel that we're a little bit more solid with that formation. But I want to see us try a 4-3-3. Thank you very much, Vibav Verma. I appreciate that. Yeah, both streams were lit. I can't lie. We peaked at over 3K on the first one. And we peaked at over 4K on the second one. And we've had probably nearly 130,000 views off of them. So thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Nearly 300 new subs yesterday as well. And about 20-odd thousand views on Facebook. And over 1,000 people followed me on Facebook yesterday off of them streams. So thanks very much to all of the newbies. And let's do some more. Let's keep going, man. Thank you very much, Wilksy. Hit me up, bruv. You can build me a computer, bruv. Real talk. Hit me up. Hit me up, baby. Yeah, about 6 months from now, man, I'll be looking to get a computer built. Nothing fancy, but like I say, I've got the new Mac ordered. I ordered that yesterday. So I'll have that when I get to Wi-Fi's on the 23rd. And yeah, then after that, I want to get a proper PC built. So then I've got the Mac, the computer, the monitor. We'll get the proper setup. We've got the green screen in there. The Elgato sat there. We've got the lights. We've got the camera over there. I'm going to play about with that today. The SD card rocked up today. So yeah, man, it's all going well. It's all going well right now. I've spent more money this transfer window than Arsenal have. It's crazy. My bank balance is now dead. So we have to go again. Did you see the AFC Bell in the party deal? To be fair, I said this on the stream yesterday. I'm not sure whether that's a kid that's winging it or actually somebody who genuinely knew. Either way, well done. Yeah, well done. Because he or she pulled that out before anybody and was consistent. So whether they were winging it and were just getting away with it, I don't know. But fair play, man, because I can't lie. That account was getting dog's abuse when Fabrizio put the tweet out saying Atletico have had no contact with Arsenal today after the others had put it out that they had, that they'd contacted La Liga about the release clause. But technically, everyone was going, "Oh, Fabrizio got it wrong." Well, he didn't. Atletico had no contact with Arsenal. He weren't lying, was he? So there we go. No, I haven't used the new camera yet, man. I haven't used it yet. Yes, the Mac will be arriving, baby. And then I can play around with it. Then we can play around with each other. I got to stop saying these things online. I got to stop doing this. If Arteta wins a trophy and gets top 4, will you be satisfied? Well, it'll be an improvement from finishing 8th and winning one. If he doesn't and doesn't do either of them, would you sack him? I bet you say no. Let's continue. Oh, bruv, you're a wrong un. You actually spelt you are right, though. So fair play, 1 out of 10. You're so fake. It's laughable. Yes, I'm so fake. 38 years, surname's Gunner, born an Arsenal fan, nearly 500 live games, bleed this football club, seen life before Wenger, life before Premier League, life before this fucking dead stadium. But because I want us to compete for the best titles in the world, I'm fake. Okay, mate. You got to love the internet, innit? You have to love the internet. Where do these people come from? How many games have you been to, mate? How many years you supported Arsenal? How old are you? Where do you live? What's your name, bruv? Like, about fake. Seriously, man. These people are fucking hilarious. And it always makes me laugh that if somebody doesn't agree with you, yeah, like, or if you've got an opinion that they don't agree with, you're a Tottenham fan. You're fake, mate. Really? Okay. Yeah, go and Google who Graham Rix is, mate, because that was my first game in 1990. You were probably floating around your old man's sack, dickhead. Seriously, man. Let's do 3 more. Let's go, man. Let's do it, baby. Let's do 3 more. We still ain't got 500 likes. You're a disgrace. Keep going. Let's go. We're on 381. Let's go. Sack, rebuild, new backroom staff every year. Yeah, that should work. Well, it works in West London, doesn't it? Chelsea. Oh, sorry, mate. Most successful club in England in the last 15 years. It works there every single summer. So, yeah, that would work. We've been down the route of building a project. How's that going at Arsenal and United? Not very well. But there you go. There you go. We're letting the second best defender in Salabo go on loan. Well, he apparently wanted to be closer to home, I was told the other day. And now he's going further from home. Make of that what you will. Just people jumping on a bandwagon as usual. City is a late kickoff now, is it? Thank you. They must have changed it. They must have changed it. Right. 3 more comments and I'm going. My guy, Lee Gunner is the Arteta of streams. Got a brand new camera and he benched it. It's in the box on that side unit, mate. Brand new 4K camera, and it's just sat there winking at me, saying, "Come on, boss. Excuse me, boss." Yeah, there's thousands, man. There's thousands, Maxwell. Never seen us win fuck all, but tell everyone who has seen it all that they're fake. You got to laugh, man. Thomas Partey is going to have a party kicking the crap out of Jamie Vardy. Bruv, I hope you're well, man. I hope you didn't have a hangover this morning. And I hope you ate your dinner when your wifey got in as well. Thanks for coming on the stream last night, man. That was sick. And downing the whiskey the way you were doing it, brother. Ooh, neat whiskey. But yes, listen, I'm going to wrap this one up. And I will be back again at 9 o'clock. I'll do another live stream at 9. So make sure you check that one out. And yeah, we'll be back at 9 o'clock. So all have a wonderful evening. And yeah, man, it's time to party. I'm out of here, people.